Why should we hire you when we have applicants with more experience or better credentials?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share myself with you. I want to let you know that I absolutely love the name Brood Awakening. It really resonates, this whole idea of being forward thinking and brewed, making it all about coffee. So, with that said, I think this enthusiasm of your brand and brand name uh, lends itself to positive program development. I come to the table with a lot of program development and management skills. I have developed these programs with the community in mind, so I'm able to adjust the message according to different audiences. I have the ability to talk to professionals, talk with groups, talk with teenagers, and in these conversations, I'm able to develop relationships. And developing a relationship is the most critical aspect of building a brand. You cannot build a brand unless you have a relationship with the community and the stakeholders that are going to buy your product. And in that relationship and in the brand, I think it's important that the trust, the quality is upheld. I also have a lot of media experience working with television and radio, and as a result, I am able to be comfortable in talking to the community about the brand. And I am excited to say that I am bilingual, and so I think with that skill, I will be able to uh, touch different aspects of the community that might otherwise have gone unnoticed or untapped. So I think in being able to build that bridge is an important aspect of bringing the whole community together. Coffee and conversation, coffee and community. I think that is what's important in building a reputable brand.
How do you think that you can contribute to this company?
One of the uh, skills that I am happy to bring to the table is my ability to look at different perspectives and understanding different perspectives in a neutral way. I worked with a supervisor who was very clear and taught me how to be neutral in when working with the community, because as long as you could remain objective in a relationship with the community or a community member, the more likely there is trust built. But I also have the courage to state my opinions and when necessary. And I think this particular perspective is really important, not only when there are difficult times, but also when we're celebrating the accomplishments of not only the community, but within the team. And knowing that we can depend on each other, we can count on each other to get the work done. I am goal oriented, and I have a strong work ethic. And so, with that dependability and the willingness to learn and to share my experiences and share the brand with the community, I really believe that I will be a strong player for Brood Awakening.
Tell me about a time when you solved a difficult problem.
I'm going to go outside of my work experience for a little bit and talk about a personal issue that happened within my family. I'm the youngest of 10, and prior to my mom passing away, there was this huge blowout between siblings regarding what was going to happen with mom's property. So, in the course of that particular time, there ended up being two very polar opposite ideas of what was happening. And I was in between the two camps. And so I took the time to really talk and listen to both sides of the issue. And we had some really hard conversations, a lot of emotions. And I think I was really able to take the information from both sides and decipher it and articulate it to the other side in a way where we were able to come to a happy medium about what needed to happen. The final decision about the property, excuse me, was mine. So I had the opportunity to talk to Mom before she passed away. So I really prided myself in the ability to be able to see all perspectives and make a decision that I really believe was best for the family, and ultimately being able to keep the property in the family. So I think that was probably one of the most difficult times, but also one of my successes in my conversation and relationship building and maintaining a relationship. And with that said, I think that relays back to the idea of working with a community and getting the brand out there, getting Brood Awakening a voice inside of the community, and also building the culture and organization inside of the organization. When I think a little bit further about what does it mean to be with Brood Awakening, I think being creative, being willing to learn, being accessible, and having a media presence, I think is really important to maintaining the goals of what Brood Awakening wants to do. And with these types of experience that I do bring to the table, I think that it would really enhance the vision and meet the goals of Brood Awakening. When I do think about Brood Awakening, I also think about how quickly we are able to establish relationships just over a cup of coffee. And that's a really great idea and visual, is coffee and conversation.